So that brings us to MAXIM. MAXIM is our own process optimization and automation product. We've been using MAXIM in our own business for the last 20 years to drive our own efficiency gains. And over the course of the last 5 years, we've put MAXIM into a commercial software platform that we're now licensing to our clients across the globe. So what is MAXIM and how does it work? Well, MAXIM is a Python-based software platform that sits between the user at the top of this graphic who wants to do a set task and the various data sources at the bottom of the graphic that are needed to complete that task. MAXIM simplifies, integrates, and automates the workflow to deliver 100% accurate and 100% consistent outputs in an order of magnitude less time. The set task can be pretty much anything, but MAXIM really comes into its own when there is an engineering element and multiple data sources involved. The data sources can be pretty much anything too. The most common data sources are product databases, engineering calculations, and report templates of sorts. Now, most of these data sources will already exist within your business, so wherever possible, we'll be able to use what you've already got and negate the need to create any new data sources from scratch. But the best way to explain what MAXIM does is to show a couple of examples. This first example is what we would call a front-end bid automation tool. In this case, the client wanted to create an accurate and a consistent way to size, cost, and quote 2 valve types across 4 global locations. MAXIM was configured to define the workflow, perform the relevant calculations, select the preferred solution, cost the preferred solution, generate a representative GA drawing, and then automatically populate the quote. The various data sources were upgraded too to make them fully maintainable, and we created the ability to export the relevant information into a searchable database and their existing ERP system. The benefits were significant. 100% accuracy drove the cost of poor quality down to 0. Remember that front-end cost of poor quality could equate to anywhere between 5 to 15% of your turnover. That cost now appears as profit on the client's bottom line. There's 100% consistency across 4 global locations. That means that a valve that is sized and costed by 4 different sales engineers will prescribe the same result. There's 100% confidence on the cost of the valve at the bid stage. The client now knows that the valve is costed in an accurate and a consistent way using the most up-to-date reference data only. It's resulted in an order of magnitude reduction in the time to generate a quote. Sales engineers are now guided to offer a standard solution, and they only need to refer to engineering when a truly bespoke solution is needed. This minimal intervention from engineering has resulted in a cost saving of around £250,000 in man hours alone. And finally, MAXIM now provides a more detailed quote, which generates a more compelling bid, and that is starting to drive the client's quote to order conversion rate up. The second example is what we call a back-end engineering delivery tool, and here's a glimpse of its clean and intuitive graphical user interface. In this case, the client did both the concept design and the detail design after the contract award. The remit here was to significantly reduce lead time by eliminating manual errors and to fast-track the ability to create an initial bill of materials and a set of manufacturing drawings so they could order long lead items within weeks of the contract award. MAXIM was configured to assemble and complete all the necessary calculations, drawings, and check sheets, and interface with a vast array of existing databases, parts libraries, and drawing templates. The benefits were 100% accuracy, which drove the back-end cost of poor quality down by 1/3, 100% consistency in the engineering workflow across 3 global locations, a 75% reduction in the engineering lead time. That equated to a 75% reduction in the engineering cost and a 75% increase in the engineering capacity with no increase in headcount. And by taking engineering off the critical path, the overall delivery time was reduced by 1/3. So that's what MAXIM has done for others. To see if MAXIM can do the same and more for you, just call or email us to set up a free and confidential discussion. Thank you.